Hey, it's time for Peg Doll's Bible Biography with Pastor Ken.
Hi, I'm Pastor Ken with another story about Elijah. And today we are reading from chapter 19 of 1 Kings from the New American Standard Bible. The sky grew black with clouds and wind, and there was a heavy shower. And Ahab rode and went to Jezreel. And then the hand of Yahweh was on Elijah, and he outran Ahab to Jezreel. Now Ahab told Jezzebel all that Elijah had done, and how he had killed all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezzebel sent a message for Elijah, saying, "So may the gods do to me and even more, if I do not make your life like the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time." And he was afraid, and arose and ran for his life. And came to Beersheba, which belongs to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die. And he said, "It is enough now, O Yahweh, take my life, for I am not better than my fathers." And he lay down and slept under a juniper tree. And behold, there was an angel touching him. And he said to him, "Arise and eat." And then he looked, and behold, there was at his head a bread cake baked on hot stones, and a jar of water. And so he ate and drank and lay down again. And the angel of Yahweh came again a second time and touched him and said, "Arise, eat, because the journey is too great for you." And so he arose and ate and drank. And went in the strength of that food 40 days and 40 nights to Horeb, the mountain of God, which is Mount Sinai. And then he came there to a cave and lodged there, and behold, the word of Yahweh came to him, and he said to him, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" And he said, I have been very zealous for Yahweh, the God of hosts, for the sons of Israel have forsaken your covenant and torn down your altars and killed your prophets with the sword, and I alone am left, and they seek my life to take it away. And so he said, go forth and stand on the mountain before Yahweh. And behold, Yahweh was passing by. And a great and strong wind was rending the mountains and breaking in pieces the rocks before Yahweh. But Yahweh was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. Yahweh was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But Yahweh was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice. And when Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his mantle, and he went out and stood in the entrance of the cave. And behold, a voice came to him and said, what are you doing here, Elijah? And then he said, I've been very zealous for Yahweh, the God of hosts, for the sons of Israel have forsaken your covenant and torn down your altars and killed your prophets with the sword, and I alone am left, and they're seeking my life to take it away. Then Yahweh said to him, go. Return on your way to the wilderness of Damascus, and when you have arrived, you shall anoint Hazael king over Aram. And Jehu, the son of Nimshi, you shall anoint king over Israel. And Elisha, the son of Shaphat of Abel-Meholah, you shall anoint as prophet in your place. And it shall come about, the one who escapes from the sword of Hazael, Jehu shall put to death, and the one who escapes the sword of Jehu, Elisha shall put to death. Yet I will leave 7,000 in Israel, all the knees that have not bowed to Baal, and every mouth that has not kissed him. So he departed from there, and found Elisha, the son of Shaphat, while he was plowing with 12 pairs of oxen before him, and he with the 12th. And Elijah passed over to him and threw his mantle on him. And he left the oxen and ran after Elijah and said, please, let me kiss my father and my mother, and then I'll follow you. And he said to him, go back again, for what have I done to you? And so he returned from following him and took the pair of oxen and sacrificed them and boiled their flesh with the implements of the oxen and gave it to the people, and they ate. And then he arose and followed Elijah and ministered to him. You know, sometimes we might get discouraged just like Elijah did. And just like he went jogging to the Junnipers and was feeling so sorry for himself, we might feel the same way. But God is with us all the while. He'll send his angel to be with us and to help us, even if it means running a little bit more away from God, but he'll eventually put us back to work for him. Aren't you glad that we serve a God like that?